And welcome back. It is Dr. aka EDU underscore curlz here, also known as Nia. And today we're back. And we're back to talk about our first impressions. First off, if you're new here, welcome. Love to have you. Great to see you. And glad that you stopped by. If you are an OG, an old faithful who's watched my channel for years, welcome back. I'm super excited to talk about this because I don't think I've actually ever done a first impressions video. Because most of the time I'm talking to you guys about styling or products that I really like or things that I'm doing currently. So today is going to be the first of its kind. So if you've seen the title of this video, you know we're doing the first impressions of some of the CÉCRED products. I actually had a girlfriend who I went walking with over the holiday break, and she was just talking to me about how she feels like it's changed her hair so much, and she's had such a great experience. And I am very particular about styling products in particular, so there are a lot of like styling products that I just won't try because I know it works for my hair, and I can tell based off the ingredients like what will or will not work. CÉCRED is not a super in-depth or robust line of styling products, which I actually appreciate. Most of it is around the hair prep and hair care, things like wash products and things like that. And so I'm super excited to talk a little bit about these products because normally I'm a person who isn't really willing to trial a lot of wash products. But when my girlfriend was telling me about them, I was like, maybe I'll give it a shot. And I happened to get a gift card to Ulta for the Christmas holiday. And so I was like, why not? Let's give it a go. So today we're gonna talk about 4 products from the CÉCRED line. I did buy the smaller samples, so they retailed for about $14 to $16 depending upon what it was. And then one I got in a gift set, and so I haven't tried the third part of it, but today I'm gonna talk a little bit about 4 in particular ones, and then I'll talk about the third one that came in the gift set, but I just haven't used yet. So let's start with washing. First up is the CÉCRED Hydrating Shampoo. It looks like this. You can see I've used like a good bit of it where it has like that indent. Most of this is air. This is a 2.5 fluid ounce bottle, and this was, I think, $16. And may I just say that I actually love this shampoo, which is really bizarre because I'm like really particular about shampoos. I've used the same shampoo for quite a few years, and I'm not normally like a trialer of shampoo, but it came in the set and I was like, okay, maybe I'll give it a go. And this worked so well. It is so hydrating for your hair. And I just was really caught off guard by that. Like I was not anticipating it to be so hydrating, so moisturizing, not to strip my hair and to make my hair feel really good, even at the rinse out. And so this one I will definitely be picking up again. I think this might end up replacing my current, one of my current shampoos because I use 2 different ones, the cleansed from Miche and then the Sweet Ginger Cleansing Rinse from Camille Rose, but this might be replacing Camille Rose. I'm not even gonna lie, and I think I might pay for the full bottle because, babe, she was good. She was good, that's all I'll say. Second up is the CÉCRED Hydrating Conditioner. And those who have been following me for a while, you know I don't really trial conditioners because most of the time I am just like putting a deep conditioner in my hair after I shampoo. I think that still stands. Like, I don't know that I would buy this in particular, not because it's not good, but because I just don't have a need to purchase conditioners. That's just like not a part of my routine as much. I don't just condition my hair. I'm normally deep conditioning my hair if I'm conditioning my hair. And so this part for me may not be like an essential, but it was good. I will say that. And so I did really, really like the way that this felt on my hair. And it doesn't have any silicones in it, which was a really big thing for me. I ended up going through all the ingredients before I put it in my hair, and I was like, okay, there's no silicone in this bad boy, which is huge for me because I don't use silicones or sulfates in my hair. But this was really like both moisturizing and kind of strengthening at the same time. Like my hair felt better after I rinsed this out of my hair. So not that I wouldn't purchase it, it's just like not a part of my stepped routine. And so I don't know that I'd purchase it for that reason, but I think it's good if you are interested in trying the conditioner. The other thing, while I skip to the deep conditioners and the masks and stuff, that I'll say about this line is it is a very like chemically smell. So it's a very like perfumey, which can feel very chemically in smell. For me, I'm like a tropical fruit person, and so this line was hard for me to get with from that, which if I still like it even after the smell, I'm probably in a place of like, you should probably try it. Only because like smell will trump things for me. So if the scent is not of the brand or of the product is like so egregious, I don't care how well it works, I'm not using it. And so like that's a really big piece for me is scent of the product. So I'll just say that. Next up is the moisturizing deep conditioner. This bad boy I loved. I actually steamed with this in my hair, so that's why my steamer is here. This morning I did that. So you're getting like live in person, fresh off the hair review of this. This has really good slip, really good moisture, really, really great like overall. It still has that smell, but it works really, really well with heat. I happened to steam my hair with it underneath and it just really soaked into my strands in such a beautiful way. So this is one that I could see myself picking up. I will say that like the other line that is more high end that I like is the Miche line and like curlz. And I will say I feel similarly about some of their products. So like when I hit that point where this is just so good that I need to keep trying it, even if it's high end, I'll still purchase it. And I think this is one where that might be true for me. The other one that might be true for me with is the Reconstructing Treatment Mask. That's actually what's in my hair right now because after I get out of that, I'm gonna go back in and add another moisturizing conditioner. I should have done it in a different order. Don't shoot me. I just mixed the bottles up and it was too late. I'd already put it in my hair. So I just stayed the course. But this one was also really, really great. It's what's in my hair right now. You're only supposed to leave it in for about 20 minutes. And I love the idea of a reconstructing mask, really. And it does say add heat for best results and then rinse well and with conditioner if needed. I'll probably use the conditioner again just to give it back moisture before I hop out the shower. But this one I so far really, really like. I'll see how I feel when I rinse it completely out of my hair. But going in, it was actually had more slip than the hydrating conditioner, deep conditioner, which I thought was interesting, that moisturizing mask. This was really, really great. And so if this does a good job at like rebuilding my hair and reconstructing my hair, this may be another like one that I add to that high-end version of products that I purchase. So I will say when I purchased this, I got these two masks and the rice water one in a pack. And it retailed for $42. So not bad for 3 products, you know, in that line. These were each $16 and all of them are 2.5 fluid ounces. I think if I repurchase the CÉCRED line, I would purchase the bigger bottle of the shampoo, the reconstructing mask, and the hydrating mask or moisturizing mask. I think I'm gonna pause on the 2 masks until I get through all of my sample, but the shampoo is something like I put in my cart immediately and was like, okay, we're gonna buy the full product for. So I say all that to say, once I get through the bottle, it's like a guarantee purchase for me on that one. Because it was so great. It was such a great experience going on to my hair. And I think that part is really the GOAT for me. I also color treat my hair. So as you can see, I recently updated my auburn color. And so really the test always is like, will this really do what I need it to do on my hair, even given that it's color treated? Because I probably will continue to be color treated. There's no real desire for me to go back to my like dark brown, blackish hair, unless I absolutely have to for whatever reason. But as of now, the auburn is chef's kiss. It looks super natural on me, and it's like one of my favorite hair colors that I've had to date, or it is the favorite hair color that I've had to date. So yeah, that's it. Those are the products that I tried. As always, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me know if you've tried the CÉCRED products. Like, comment, subscribe, share with friends, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. All right. Well, other than that, I hope you have a great rest of the day. Be blessed, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.